today's episode is something about a lot of you people have been messaging me and opening up about. And before I go further into the episode, I would really like to thank you for making me a part of your journey, for connecting with me, for opening up with me and sharing your secrets, and actually thinking me being worthy of keeping your secrets. It's a huge achievement, and it tells me that I am going on the right path. I am actually achieving what I set out to achieve, which being my voice being heard, people being aware, opening up, sharing, helping each other. So thank you for making me a part of your journey. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for everything. So as I was talking earlier, today's episode is about addiction. Now, what is addiction? In simple terms, if I tell you, addiction is something controlling you instead of you controlling it. Any habit, any behavior. But how do you know it's addiction and it's not you doing it just more than a normal amount? Addiction is something, it can be a substance like alcohol, nicotine, drugs, or simply a behavior like gambling, scrolling, or even eating. But over the time, your brain starts wanting it more and more, even when you know it's harming you. In simple words, addiction is a strong habit that feels hard to stop because your brain has learned to depend on it for comfort or relief. Now comes the real question: how do we know we are addicted? So, here are the few simple tricks that you can look out for. You crave for it a lot. And no, I'm not talking about the craving of love, I'm talking about real addiction. You keep doing it even after problems start. You know it's hurting you somewhere, mentally, emotionally, physically, it's hurting you, but you keep doing it again and again because you simply think you just can't live without it or do anything without it. You are completely dependent on it. You know it's not good for you, and yet you keep going back to it. You feel bad or uncomfortable whenever you try to stop it or whenever you don't get it. You feel anxious, stressful, irritated. You get multiple mood swings. You need more of it to feel the same effect. The feeling that it gives you when you take it, that feeling you want again and again. Hence you keep going back to it because you love that feeling so much that you just simply can't do without it. It starts affecting your relationships, your life, personal, professional, your studies, everything. So these are the signs I think that we should look out for, so that we know that we are addicted and just not doing something in excess. Now, whenever someone messages me or approaches me through any channel, and when they open up about their addiction, like I'm addicted to this, whatever, so their first question is always, what is the first step? And I always tell them that the first step is acceptance. You accepting that you have a problem and willing to work on it is the first step. You have already broken the denial, and when you're out of the denial, denial is a powerful thing. So when you break that pattern of denial, okay, this is really hurting me, and I accept it. I accept that it's hurting me, it's not good for me, it's harmful, and I'm not saying no, I can quit it whenever I want. No, that's denial. Acceptance is coming out of the denial part, and that is the first step, because it actually means you're not lying to yourself anymore. You accepted that you keep going back to it, so you shifted from avoidance to responsibility. And to those who reached out, there's something I really need to say. I am really proud of you. Believe me, I am extremely proud of you. I know how much of courage it takes to open up to a complete stranger. I know how much courage it takes to accept that you have a problem. I know how much of a courage it takes to be aware and start a journey which will lead you to healing. So yes, I am very proud of you, and you should be too. But acceptance is the first step, not the full solution. Of course, we know that it's not the full solution. Recognizing the problem is powerful, indeed, but recovery needs consistent action after that. It's a long journey. It's a very long journey. And you cannot fix everything at one time. If you just think, okay, by tomorrow morning everything will be wow, everything will go back to normal, it will not. It will take days, months, years for you to be normal again. But the fact that you have started your journey and you are willing to work on yourself says a lot about you. It says how courageous you are. So I will end this episode with just letting that sink in, that you are courageous, you are powerful, you are willing to work on yourself. And on our next episode, we will work on the other steps of addiction. So for now, remember this: do not let your habits control you. You control your habits. Make the difference. Take the first step. Accept it and be aware. This is Mahi Kaur. I'll see you in the next episode of High Heels and Healings, and I hope this helps.